What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Race. Stranger Things has proven to be one of Netflix's most popular original series to date, and with season 4 on the way, fans are itching to get their Stranger Things fix more than ever. The series began in 2016 and was a massive success. Since then, Netflix has commissioned another 3 seasons to air, with the Duffer Brothers claiming that the series will likely end after either its 4th or 5th season. In total, Stranger Things has garnered an incredible 31 Emmy nominations and has even won a Screen Actors Guild Award. Season 4 has yet to be given an official release date, but that hasn't kept fans from posting their theories online and building hype for the new season. Killing Steve. Season 3 ended with Jim Hopper, one of the show's main cast members, supposedly passing away after a major plot twist. To keep the show alive, some have suggested that the writers may take the life of yet another lead actor to throw some variety into the plot and shake things up from the prior seasons. One major theory that has been making the rounds online is that Steve Harrington, portrayed by Joe Keery, could be killed off the show. Killing off a major character like this has proven to be beneficial for the television series in the past. It gets fans talking, gets their emotions involved with the plot, and brings a healthy amount of controversy to the series. Steve proved to be a crucial role in Season 3, as he shifted from being a side character to portraying one of the most important characters in the storyline. Regardless of this, he still isn't technically considered a lead cast member, though. Losing Steve would bring another major shift to the show, but it wouldn't shake things to the point of making fans genuinely angry about losing a main character. Filming for this season hasn't even begun yet, as it isn't scheduled to take place until January of 2020. Reports have claimed that filming will likely take place through the summer of 2020 and conclude sometime around July. This season is only expected to contain around 8 episodes, with some fans suggesting that the show may not even take place in Hawkins. We will simply have to wait and see what the series has in store for us, and if this theory proves to be correct. Time travel. Several months ago, the writers of Stranger Things made a post online that referred back to the first episode of the series. However, this wasn't simply a call-out to an event that took place. Rather, they mentioned the exact date on which that episode took place. This specifically has led some viewers to believe that Stranger Things 4 may somehow involve time travel, possibly transferring our beloved characters back to the moment in which the first episode took place. The idea of time travel has been brushed upon by the series already. There have even been several references to the Back to the Future franchise. What's interesting is that the show writers originally planned to have aliens and time travel to be an integral part of the show's plot. The original pitch for the show that the Duffer Brothers proposed to Netflix suggested that experiments such as time travel would have taken place in Hawkins. While time travel has yet to be officially brought into the show's plot, these ideas have certainly been teased in nearly every season. Even more interesting is that a book titled Stranger Things: Suspicious Minds discusses the backstory of Dr. Brenner and his experiments. This book has been labeled as an official tie-in to the series, with its plot being completely canon. The book tells the story of a student named Terry who breaks into Dr. Brenner's lab and encounters a girl named Alice. Alice is a test subject who can see through time and even has visions of the Demogorgon and 11. This proves that time travel does exist in some form or another in the Stranger Things universe. Many of the key plot elements in the first couple of seasons of Stranger Things can be directly tied to real-life events that took place during MKUltra, a secret government operation that studied, among other things, several sci-fi related topics and their relation to the real world. If the Stranger Things writers continue to draw inspiration from these real-world events, it stands to reason that Alfred's story could find its way into the plot, possibly even Alice. If 11 can tear her way through space, it stands to reason that another subject may be able to find tears in time. The idea of time travel, while far-fetched in the real world, is possible in the Stranger Things realm of existence. Hopper is alive. Many fans have taken to the internet to post their theories about Hopper and whether or not he is still alive. This is commonly fueled by the final scene of Season 3. After Harbour was supposedly killed in the explosion, we are led to believe that he most definitely passed away. However, during the final scene, we are taken to Russia with 2 Russian guards saying something about the American. It can be assumed that this American could be Harbour, but this has never been confirmed. A common theory is that Harbour never actually died in the explosion, but rather was sucked up into the Upside Down and somehow ended up in Russia. This theory has also been given a bit of weight, as the teaser for Season 4 seems to be based heavily around the Upside Down. This is also a tagline in the trailer which reads, "We're not in Hawkins anymore." Again, this could further give validity to the idea that Harbour was somehow transported to Russia, or that he has been trapped in the Upside Down or some other form of existence. Many have speculated that the Upside Down will likely be the main setting and location of Season 4, unlike other seasons that have predominantly taken place in regular old Hawkins. If Harbour did somehow make it into the Upside Down, it seems to make sense that he could have been discovered by the Russians and captured. After all, they were the ones who devised a secret way to enter the Upside Down in the first place. Further evidence of Harbour's whereabouts can be seen in the teaser poster for Season 4, as fans have noticed a spotlight in the main teaser which appears to be a flashlight of some kind. The flashlight is just barely illuminating the world around it, but fans have been quick to point out that there appears to be a faint glow of what appears to be Harbour's cabin in the woods. Could it be that Harbour did manage to make his way into the Upside Down, avoid death, and make it back to his home? 4 new test subjects. Another theory claims that several recurring characters will be making their way into the cast of Stranger Things 4. Details behind these characters have been kept a secret from the public, but in November of 2019, information leaked that suggested 4 new male cast members have been added to the show's roster. Is it possible that these 4 members could be new test subjects? Since being originally teased in Season 2, fans have been begging for additional test subjects to be revealed. The scenes that took place in Season 2 confirmed that 11 is by no means the only child to have been put through testing. There are assumed to be at least 10 other subjects out there, with one named Callie, experiment number 008, being introduced to 11. However, this detail was completely disregarded in Season 3, leaving fans to question why this information would have been included in the first place. Though the recent information regarding new cast members could certainly explain this little teaser and possibly give us 4 additional test subjects to learn about. Of the 4 new characters, 3 are said to be teenagers and 1 is an adult. The adult character is presumed to be a Russian, with the teenagers allegedly being a metalhead, a jock, and a stoner. Fans have pointed out that Callie has been living her life far away from the Hawkins lab for several years, so it makes sense that these 3 younger males may be in the same situation. As of now, the only officially revealed test subjects have been all female, though it seems strange that the lab would deal exclusively in female subjects. Though maybe Dr. Brenner was much more disturbed than we thought. However, we have to also consider the possibility that these 4 males could be Russian test subjects as well. Considering that Season 3 established that strange experiments on children have been taking place all across the world, it can be assumed that there will be Russian test subjects as well, possibly males. It would make sense that these Russians experimented on children the same way that Dr. Brenner did in Hawkins. After all, children would be much easier to manipulate and are far more impressionable than adults. Though, if Dr. Brenner has truly been living in Russia all this time, it could make even more sense that he could be the one responsible for these experiments once again. Perhaps his handiwork didn't stand alone in Hawkins, but instead had several laboratories located all across the world. Any true criminal understands that you don't store all your eggs in one basket. It makes much more sense to keep small pieces of your grand illusion scattered out across several locations. That way, if one location becomes compromised, you could simply move to another and resume work. Given that Dr. Brenner has already proven himself to be quite an intelligent person, it makes sense that he would keep his experiments scattered around, far away from one another. At the moment, Stranger Things 4 is still considered to be in the pre-production phase. This means that any of the information that is currently available could change without notice, and this entire theory could be completely void. Regardless though, even though the official plot of the new season has yet to be revealed, these fan theories are certainly helping Season 4 to shape up to be an incredible addition to the show's storyline, the final addition to the storyline. Thanks for watching Movie Rays. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe and click that little notification bell to never miss an upload.